Please hold while I...
Thank you for calling in Social Security Administration. This is Officer Jane Miller. How can I help you?
Hello! I heard there's something wrong with my Social Security. Can you help me?
Sir, I'll surely help you out, sir. Certainly, I will help you out. No problem, sir. Can you help me with your case ID number or a warrant ID number?
I got a message on my cassette answering machine. I only had enough time to write down the phone number before I accidentally erased the tape.
Okay, sir. Can you help me with your first name and your last name, sir, and your Social Security number?
My first name is spelled R as in Romeo, O as in Oscar,
Okay.
B as in Bravo, E as in Echo, R as in Romeo, T as in Tango. My last name is spelled G as in Golf, R as in Romeo, I as in India, N as in November, N as in November, E as in Echo, L as in Lima, L as in Lima.
Okay. Mr. Rodriguez, help me with your Social Security number.
My Social Security number is 027241922.
Okay, all right. Thank you for the information. Can you please verify once again your Social Security number?
It's 027241922.
Okay, all right. Answer me. I know your mailing zip code.
06516.
06.
516.
Okay, all right. Thank you for the information, sir. So the reason you have received this phone call from our department is to inform you that there is a legal enforcement action filed on your Social Security number for criminal activities. So did you receive any phone calls from a local sheriff or a police department?
No.
Okay, all right. No problem. So grab a pen and piece of a paper handy so I will provide you some information.
Let me go upstairs to get the pen and paper.
Okay, all right. Now let me know once you are ready.
Excuse me, I haven't been... Hello?
Yes?
Yeah, I haven't been the same since I got coronavirus. Just another set of stairs. Me digging my drawer. Okay, I have a pen and paper. So I've got my pen and paper handy.
Okay, all right. Noted down my full name. My full name is Officer Jane Miller.
Okay,
And my badge ID number is SSA, that is Sugar Alpha. Okay, and my batch ID number is 937285.
937825.
No, that is 937285.
Oh, 285. Okay, I have it written down.
Okay, and noted down your case ID number. That is D as in Delta, C as in Charlie, 7010.
So D as in Delta, C as in Charlie, 7010.
That's right.
Okay.
Yes, now I'll read out the legal charges against your name and your Social Security number. Okay? Before I proceed, I would like to inform you that this call has been recorded and monitored by higher authorities. Since they are listening to our conversation, I request you not to interrupt while giving this information. Once I am done explaining your case history, I will give you a fair enough chance to speak. So park your question aside and let me complete, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So the investigation started under your name on your social security number when we found and we recovered an abandoned car on the south border of Texas. The make and the model of this car was Toyota Corolla with the VIN number taxes 98207. After the local sheriff department investigated the car, they found some drug residue inside the car. During the investigation, they found the car was rented under your name and your social security number. There are two addresses were linked with this title of this vehicle. The first address is that is 39th Street, San Antonio, taxes 77823. Another address is 11010 Harmony Hill Lane, Rowlett, taxes 75088. Do you recognize this address?
No.
Okay, to update you that both the addresses that I have mentioned above were already rated by the State Rangers Division and U.S. Marshals. There were no one at the residence, but they recovered a consignment containing 22 pounds of cocaine, which is an abusive drug. They also found some paper and documentation which relate to a banking institution such as Chase Bank, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, TD Bank, and U.S. Bank. When we recovered and we verified the bank accounts, they were all under your name and your social security number. Now the question arises, when we were investigating the bank statements with the respective financial institute, we found more than thousands of dollars has been wired from one account locally and internationally, which seems more suspicious to us. Okay, we also have got two serious allegation charged against for the felony, which is money laundering and drug trafficking. Now, once I'm done with the notification call, your case will be forwarded to the courthouse and FBI headquarters. If you want to say something, justify yourself, you can let me know right now over this recorded phone call. So do you want to say anything in your defense on your recorded call?
I do not condone marijuana. I think everyone who smokes marijuana should be sent to jail for 20 years and be forced to make license plates.
So I want to ask you a few questions, Mr. Ortred. Have you ever visited another state of Texas?
I once worked at the Texas School Book Depository in 1963, and then in late November, my friends Sam Giancana and Lyndon Baines Johnson gave me some money so I could move out of state and get another job.
Okay, so that means you have visited in the state of Texas. You have worked over there in the state of Texas?
I was in Dallas.
Okay, and so have you ever lost your phone or a wallet?
No, I always keep my wallet in my front pocket.
Okay, and have you ever given information to your friend, to your family member to access your account, anyone, your relative or a neighbor?
No.
Okay, all right. And have you ever visited online or a website for any kind of a loan or for a credit card?
No, at my age, I just want peace and quiet. I am not looking for loans.
Okay, all right. So that means there's a possibility that someone has accessed your personal information and you might be the victim of identity theft. So even if I believe you that all the events together portray are different pictures, but as you are claiming all the information to be false, so which means I have to give you a chance to prove that you are innocent and have no connection to a drug trafficking or a drug dealing, money laundering. In that case, I have to record your statement and take the necessary declaration form, which will be verified by the U.S. Marshal and FTC Department. So we can differentiate what information is true, what information is false or fake and not belongs to you. Because there might be a possible that a person who has stolen your information, it can be your friend, can be a family member, it can be your neighbor, colleague. So make sure to not disclose information till the time we tell you that. Am I clear, Mr. Roderick?
All right.
Hello?
Yes, I'm
All
here.
right. So now let's come to the necessary declaration form. Before I start, I would like to add that once we are done with the necessary declaration form, I shall be verified by the Federal Trade Commission and U.S. Marshal, and I shall be helping you to safeguard only the assets, declare rest the accounts and assets listed under your name and socials by the imposters, will be blocked and will be taken under the federal investigation, which means you will have no access to them. Am I clear, Mr. Brunel?
Okay,
Am I clear?
I really need that money to pay for my senior housing and my Meals on Wheels.
Okay. So because we have to submit this recording to the state courthouse of a taxes as an evidence or proof in favor against you, I just need the basic details in order to register those assets and accounts under your name and freeze all the remaining bogus accounts created by the imposters. Am I clear, Mr. Brunel?
Okay,
Okay. So now, let's initiate and process the identify and verify your assets. How many addresses are listed under your name, Mr. Brunel?
I have only one address.
Okay, only one address? Okay. So please confirm your full address over this recorded line for our records, Mr. Brunel.
I'm at 113 Dawson Ave. That's D as in Delta.
How?
Yeah.
Okay.
So going left to right, D as in Delta, A as in Alpha, W as in Whiskey, S as in Sierra, O as in Oscar, N as in November, and it's in the town of West Haven, Connecticut. That's W as in Whiskey, E as in Echo, S as in Sierra, T as in Tango, space, H as in Hotel, A as in Alpha, V as in Victor, E as in Echo, N as in November. That's in Connecticut. That is C as in Charlie, E. I'm sorry, I lost my place. So going left to right, C as in Charlie, O as in Oscar, N as in November, N as in November, E as in Echo, C as in Charlie, T as in Tango, I as in India.
I got it, Connecticut.
Okay.
I got it.
All right.
Connecticut. And your zip code is?
Zero.
Zip code is 06516.
That's right. Uh-huh.
Okay, alright. And do you have a driving license?
Yes.
Okay, alright. And which class it is? It's a regular one or
Just a regular license.
Class C or class?
Just a regular license for a regular car.
Okay, alright. And so do you must be having a car, right?
Yes.
Okay, so how many cars do you have?
I have one.
Okay, what is the make and the model of the car?
It's a 1957 Chevy Bel Air.
Chevy Bel Air.
Yes.
Okay, alright. And do you have a passport?
No.
Okay, alright. Do you have a health insurance?
Yes.
Okay, alright. And sir, how many financial institutions or banks are you dealing with?
I only deal with one bank since the early 1970s, Milford Bank.
How do you pronounce?
So Milford Bank, so M as in Mike, I as in India, L as in Lima, F as in Foxtrot, O as in Oscar, R as in Romeo, D as in Delta, space, B as in Bravo, A as in Alpha, N as in November, K as in Kilo.
Okay, alright. I got it. Name and type of the bank account. Is it a checking account or saving account?
I have both.
Okay, alright. And sir, how many credit cards do you have?
I don't have any credit cards. I just have a debit card connected to my checking account.
Okay, alright. And sir,
Yes.
what I'm asking you, sir, that is, what are the respective limits and balance available in the checking account and the saving account?
In my checking account, I had someone print it out on paper last week. I have $4,736.10. In my savings account, I have $73,784.17.
Okay, that is all right. And sir, do you deal with any 401k plan?
No, I got rid of all of that when I retired in 1999.
Okay, all right. And sir, do you have an individual retirement account?
No, I got rid of all of those too when I retired in 1999.
Okay, all right. No problem, sir. At present, how much liquid cash do you have with you?
I have about $400 under my mattress.
Okay, all right. And sir, do you use a cash app?
I don't know what a Cash App is. Is that like a special breed of dog? Like you have the Chihuahua and then you have the Cash App?
Okay, all right. No problem. Mr. Grinnell, what I will do, I'm transferring your call to my senior officer who is in charge of your case, okay? And he will be helping you out, Mr. Grinnell. Just be on the line.
All right.
Thank you for holding the line. This is Officer Richard Stephen. Am I talking to Robert?
That's right. I got the Richard. How do you spell your last name?
Stepheens.
So Spechens, S in Sierra, P as in Papa, E as in Echo, C as in Charlie, H in Hotel, E as in Echo, N as in November, S in Sierra.
That's right, sir.
Okay.
Now, what we understand here is you don't know nothing about this fraudulent activities that are happening in the state of Texas, and you haven't been here in the last 3 months. Is that right?
Exactly.
So, do you suspect anybody who could be misusing your information to commit this crime?
No, I lead a very quiet life. Once a week I go to the church basement to play bingo, and once a day I go to the park bench to feed bread to the birds, and at night I watch reruns of the Golden Girls, and maybe once every 2 weeks I go to the Bob Evans restaurant to take advantage of the senior special.
Okay, well, sir, this is something that has been going on from the last 3 months, and till today we were assuming that you were in the state of Texas. But after we contacted the banks, we got to know that there are multiple transactions happening under the same name in 2 different states, one in Connecticut and the other in Texas. So they assume that this could be a case of an identity theft and someone else might be misusing your information to commit this crime. You understand?
Okay.
So if it's not you, we have to safeguard all your belongings first so that you don't lose your bank accounts when we start freezing the assets or when we suspend your social. That is the reason they gave you a last intimation call to check what are your intentions towards this case, whether you are trying to run away from the situation or you really don't know nothing about this.
I didn't know anything until today.
Right. Not a problem. So if that's the case, you will be given a fair enough chance to safeguard all your belongings first. I will explain you all the procedures and the protocols because you need to know what exactly is going on over here because someone has stolen your information. All right?
All right.
Now, what you have verified over here is you just have one bank account on your name, that is with Milford Bank, and you have no connection with the other bank accounts with Bank of America, Wells Fargo, TD Bank, PNC, or Chase. Is that right?
Exactly, uh-huh.
And you have also mentioned that you have around like $77,000 in this bank account.
That's right.
So this money belongs to you, and it is not something that is sent to you by the imposters committing the crime in Texas, correct?
No, I earned the money myself. I did a hard day's work for a fair day's wage, and at night I slept the sleep of the saved.
Okay. So if that is the case, we will make sure that you don't have to lose your money when we start freezing all the bank accounts. They will put your warrant on hold for the next 48 hours so that you can protect all your belongings first, and then they will start the reinvestigation to find this real culprit. Okay?
Okay.
What they have decided to do here is they would be suspending your social for a temporary time so that the person could not access the bank accounts anymore or could not wire any money anywhere else. Now, you would be issued a temporary social security number so that you don't lose your bank accounts or the benefits that you get from your social security. Once the person is caught, your old social security will be activated back again. Okay?
Okay.
Now, you stay here alone or you live with a family at 113 Dawson Avenue, West 7?
I live alone.
So, there is no possibility wherein someone might have got access to your personal information in the past, right?
No.
Not a problem. So, we will have to make sure that you protect your money before we start freezing all the bank accounts. So, will you be able to go to the bank today?
Yes.
And how far is this bank from your house?
2 miles.
Not a problem. So basically what you have to do here is you have to give a code and assurance that you're not running away anywhere from the situation and the money that you have in your bank account that belongs to you. Okay?
Okay.
I'll let you know what will be the amount that you'll have to come up as an assurance so that they can cancel your warrant and they can start the reinvestigation on behalf of you. Whatever amount you're going to come up as an assurance will be deposited in a locker with the US Treasury, and this money will be returned back to you once when we find the real culprit. Okay?
Okay.
Give me a minute here. Let me forward this information to the court so that they can tell us what is the assurance amount that you need to come up today. All right, you will have to come up with an amount of $17,853. Will you be able to come up with this amount today?
Yes, I can come up with 17,000, uh-huh.
Okay, so what you have to do here is you have to give them an assurance of $17,853 so that they do not freeze your real bank accounts and you don't lose the money that you have in your real bank accounts. Because today, whatever bank accounts are active on your name, all the bank's accounts would be seized. And we don't want you to lose your money, so they have given you a last intimation call. If it's not you, you can still take care of the situation by coming up with an assurity amount to the court so that they don't freeze your real bank accounts and they can start the reinvestigation on behalf of you. Okay?
Okay.
Now you will be given a time of 4 hours in total today so that you can work on the procedures and the protocols and come up with an assurance amount of $17,853.
Okay.
May I know how much time it will take? How much time it will take for you to go to your bank and get this money in cash with you?
Well, I need about 5 minutes to get my coat on, and then it's a few minute drive to the bank.
Not a problem. Am I talking to you on your cell phone right now?
Yes.
313-473-737?
That's right.
Okay. So, I'm going to forward this information to the court that you have an intention to cooperate and you are ready to come up with an assurance amount so that they can put your warrant on hold, and an appointment will be fixed for tomorrow so that the officers can meet you in person once they collect your assurance amount.
Okay.
Now, what you need to do here is, do you have you made a courier before in the past? Like, have you mailed a courier in the past?
No.
You have never sent anything via courier, via FedEx or UPS?
No.
Okay, so I'll guide you throughout it, how you can deposit the money, the assurance amount. But first, you will have to withdraw this money out in cash with you so that they can explain you the procedures. So you can get ready now. Once when you are ready to leave your house, you let me know. I'll put you on a second set of recording, and then you'll have a time of 4 hours in total.
Let me go get my coat.